Hey, Hypnagogia. I'm Time. He's Cable. Last time we finished with the first of the dream levels and talked to this spooky man a little bit. Now we're gonna go into, I assume this is some kind of desert zone? Probably.
Way to assume time. You know what they say about assuming. I hope that the next sphere you go into, you'll find hamburgers and they'll eat you.
Oh.
Oh, I remember this dream.
Offering of water. This is not, in fact, a desert of some...
See, it's the opposite of desert. See how you assumed and you were wrong, Time? Way to go.
I have ended up in the pool rooms instead.
Oh no, you entered into meme, current popular meme. You ever look at that stuff? I've been getting, like, inundated with just a flood of videos of random-ass people playing some video game that's based on that, only instead of it being the pool rooms, it's the pool rooms plus, like, a giant spider or some shit.
Yeah.
It's like, aren't you kind of defeating the purpose? Isn't the whole point supposed to be that it's empty and no one else is there?
Yeah, they always have to, like, insert a whole bunch of spooky monsters into them now.
Oh my god, I can't believe Waterface is here in the pool rooms to get me.
Oh, I hate Waterface.
I hate him. I can't tell what he's up to.
Snakes.
You're still being stalked by other Goji, by the way.
Yeah, he's...
It seems to be that your friend being replaced with an imposter is the theme for this series. It's probably the bird guy's probably behind putting him out there.
Probably.
You're working for the bad guy the whole time.
I'm sure the bird guy kidnapped the real Goji and is, like, taking his place, and that's why he's in the hub world now.
You probably ate him. You're gonna talk to him at one point, he's gonna be like, hey, have you ever seen Goji? Like, why is he acting weird? Why does he look like a puppet? He's like, I don't know. He's gonna go, he's just gonna cough up the bones of Goji in front of him. It's like, oh, that's from yesterday. Don't worry about it.
Hello. You're looking nice today.
I'm contractually obligated to always be happy, hence the permanent smile. It's just easier this way.
What did I do for your voice? Oh, hi. Funny running into you again. This place is really wet and soggy, which is...
You should do that voice, but with a mouthful of, like, needles.
That sounds...
That's probably what he would sound like, I imagine.
That probably is, but it also sounds like it would hurt a lot if I did that.
Would you say that it would be nightmarish to go through that?
It would probably be pretty nightmarish, in fact, yes.
Which also makes it thematically appropriate.
You're, like, made out of fluff, I assume, underneath there, so being wet and soggy is really probably not very good for you.
He'd probably get smelly if he left that way too long, you know?
He already looks like he's kind of smelly.
Oh wow, way to assume, he says. Is it my staples, my stitched face, or the fact that I'm mildly yellow in the center?
All three.
Wow. Way to profile, he says. He's squaring you up, by the way. He's like getting into... the swing is like his basic fighting stance. He's ready to go if you start throwing down.
He's gonna start boxing me with his ears.
If you look at it from a side angle, that's like his stance in a fighting game. He's just ready to go.
This is his fighting idol animation, yeah.
You watch out. If you watch him for long enough, he'll do like one of those little like character-driven animations. They like, I don't know, touch their face or like look at the camera and go, hey, I'm in a video game.
Yeah.
Like video game characters do, like the kids are into these days. Only they'll do with blood eyes so that they can appeal to the young demographic of quote-unquote horror fans that are coming out nowadays.
Well, he's...
Like this guy with his stitched-up eyes?
They're not blood eyes, but they are...
I'm deconstructing you, Hypnagogia, Boundless Dreams.
They're not blood eyes, but they are a little spooky.
Well, they were blood eyes, but then they stitched him up, see? They fixed him.
I ran into some weird creatures speaking a weird language earlier. Oh, and I saw a big spinny water thing, too. Wow. Hope that shard isn't down there. Remember, it's really important you get to it as fast as possible. Oh well.
Are you a cleric, he asks?
Not that I know of. Why? Why?
Time didn't get my reference.
No. Oh well, I guess you'll just have to wing it. Have fun! No, take me with you!
You just hear like a paper shredder sound when he jumps into it.
A fluff flies up out of the...
Oh man. If you peer down, you'll see like Conker just shooting teddy bears down there. Oh my god. I hate where you just went.
I think he probably hates where he just went too.
Does he? The paper shredder was unrelated to Conker. It's just coincidentally in the same world because of the graphics and stuff. The paper shredder was because that particular Goji has fulfilled its purpose and must now be recycled for the next Goji.
There's just a new one each time.
They have really limited memory space, so they have to make a new one and put new instructions in there.
Purple snake.
This thing looks like somebody made it in like an arts and crafts class in 5 minutes.
Oh, this one has a thing. There's a monument of some kind here. The description is written in a language you can't understand. Boo!
Is that Klingon? Why'd they use Klingon?
Why? I don't get what's the connection here? Snakes and Klingon.
They probably eat snakes just for fun.
I would believe that of the Klingon.
Maybe it's a worm and it's that dish where it's just a big plate of worms that they eat. Maybe that's what it is. That might be it. You don't know.
I suppose.
Remember when Riker went to go hang out with him for like a weekend and he like was I've been spending a lot of time understanding your culture, and they gave him a plate of worms. He's like, and just started chowing down on it. He's like,
and they were totally doing that thing where they're like, oh, this is definitely a real delicacy. We're not just making you eat this because it's funny.
No, they weren't. It actually is a delicacy. They just didn't think he'd do it because he's a human and they'd think it was gross, but he ate it and they were like, all right, that's kind of cool. I guess you're kind of cool. You can hang with us, I suppose.
Yeah.
We're going to go smoke out behind the 7-Eleven later. You can hang with us, I guess.
The space 7-Eleven, yeah.
Yeah, they invented it, the Klingons. They just eventually they exported that to Earth. Star Trek takes place in a long past. Did you know that?
The 7-Eleven was invented by Klingons.
Yeah. That's why all kinds of crazy shit always happens there. It's that leftover Klingon aggression. They also invented insert any location in America. Just leftover aggression.
Ooh. Hello.
Hey, it's a live one. Catch it. Riker's hungry.
Big snake.
Just dive in with your mouth wide and have a swim into you. Should have been the eel from Super Mario 64.
Oh, I'm just right here.
You're dead. You died. Sorry, time. There's a new timeline where you didn't die.
Well, it's okay. Whoop. Can't die in a dream, so that it's fine.
Better hurry up for all these eggs that are floating hatch into more worms.
Oh. Oh, they're moving around.
I don't think worms hatch. I'm pretty sure they're just split from more worms. These worms don't make sense.
Maybe? I don't know how worms, like, do that, actually.
Well, I mean, I guess they would have to start from something, but don't they usually just, like, split off and become a new worm?
Might depend on the kind of worm, I'm not sure.
I will Google it, and we can use the educational tag, because I will have learned something today.
Fancy iron gate. There's a red padlock secured tightly around the bars. I assume there will be another one on the other side.
Duh. Of course worms come from eggs. That's how you get stomach worms. I'm dumb.
Oh, yeah. Not great, those. Less than ideal.
Time, take syllables of everything I just said and make it sound like I knew what I was talking about the whole time.
And we've got a thing. Diamond.
Worms are stupid.
A most peculiar blue object hovers on a pedestal. An ancient console of some kind. There are strange symbols etched on the base. Will you touch the object? Of course.
I can't believe it. They still have an Ouya.
The Ouya. I remember the Ouya, kids.
I think this one's hooked up directly to the Discord game front.
Nothing happens. Okay.
Or Discord game storefront. Remember the storefront from Discord time? I'm gonna make sure that when it's all over, that I'll be the last one who's still talking about Discord's stupid game store that they try to use.
I only vaguely remember that.
That's because it was only around for like 2 months and it was gone. It showed up, I looked at it, I was like, this is not gonna last, and like a week later I looked at it and it was gone. I was like, it didn't last. I don't want Discord of all things thought they could compete with Steam. What are you doing?
How foolish.
Heckin' Ubisoft, EA, and such can't even get that down, kid. Their platforms are terrible, but at least they have exclusivity for their games.
Yeah. Hello?
Sort of, until they
he's
watch your mouth.
Speaking in runes.
It says non-stop resist at the end, be careful. That word looks like frozen. With better fizz, thick sim, fizzba. Fibit.
I have no idea how to read these.
I don't either.
If you say so, whatever you say.
No, this is how you solve the giant thing that just kind of flashes lights and yells at you like in that game Gallery. Remember that? You gotta just guess it, figure out the language time, figure out the made up. It's the first choice every time. Remember, it's first choice every time. Do that.
It was the first choice every time. Uh-huh. Yep, cool.
That's what that one said.
It appears the mysterious whirlpool entity speaks in a language you don't understand. There must be a way to communicate with it.
It should just been asterisk, raspberry asterisk, like on every box. Just spoken like those characters from Rock Bottom and SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Just two raspberries at each other.
It's like a big snake, and snakes pretty good at raspberries. Get their tongue flicking out at all the time.
Yeah, they're really quiet about it though. They're stealth raspberries. You don't even know they're doing it. If you hook up like, I don't know, if you bring in some moths with a really good hearing, they can like tell you like, oh man, he's blowing his heckin' raspberry right now. You can't hear because you're a dumbass human, but I got it. Watch out, that one might be dangerous, or a fabulous royal one.
Hello?
It might just look down at you all pretentiously because it thinks it's more important.
Hello?
It's got a key on its neck. Grab it and like strangle it with it.
What?
Okay.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Heckin' uppercut it and take it.
I left my uppercut at home, unfortunately.
Yeah, I usually keep that in my other pants. I showed up today with no pants.
Well, I am a crystal guy, so who cares?
Yeah. Could use some pants though right now. I feel a little embarrassed. The eggs are floating back and forth now, it seems, with me.
Yep. The snakes weren't wearing pants, so it's fine. It's cool. Everybody's doing it.
Why would a snake wear pants? That'd be stupid. Should we just be like one pant leg that they like roll up at the end, like they're gonna put on a pair of like a shoe, and they just roll at the end of it? I can't get the end of my pant dirty. It's gonna drag across the floor if I don't roll it up.
Yeah, you gotta do it.
He says, dragging the front of his pants across the floor.
I can't get that specific part of my pant dirty.
I am the only one in existence who can say pant unironically, for I have a singular pant right now.
A most peculiar blue object hovers, barely can make out strange symbols. Something tells you to touch the object. Do it.
I think they burnt this one. I can't see anything in the bottom half.
Yeah, it's a little aged. They should probably get a new one.
Just shake it up so that it becomes a regular color again. Just settle to the bottom like it's a bottle of wine or something.
Yeah, you gotta turn it over.
Yeah, it's like an underwater hourglass. That's how they can track of time here. Once the sediment that settled on the bottom floats to the other end of the thing, you know that it's been about a few years.
Just
about a few years.
Just about a few years. Very precise, their timekeeping.
Well, I mean, they're snakes. They're reptiles. They live a long time. They'll be fine.
The platform begins to move on its own. Whee!
Wow. Oops. Oh, you threw up and then fell in it. Gross.
Oh, ew.
Time.
Okay.
Oh boy. Careful if they hit you, you'll get stomach worms.
Oh, just if they hit you. Whoop.
Time, where are you gonna go if you land there?
I don't know. I was exploring.
This is gonna hit you. And then you'll get stomach worms.
I don't know. Can I? Nah, I can't jump that high, can I?
You could... no. But if you can get to that second platform, then jump onto the right one, and then jump onto that platform, that might go somewhere.
Yeah.
Or to the left. Or to this middle safe section. This also works, I guess. I didn't see this here.
Yeah, just kind of a regular platform here.
Careful of that bird thing's in the distance, but he's like winking at you right now for a long time.
Oh.
Because you see at the little gate there, he's got the one shiny.
Oh, yeah.
He's winking at you. He's like, I see you.
Well, I see you. Wink.
Oh, baby. Our eyes have met, senpai.
Now we have to have a Pokemon battle.
Yeah, it's a rule. If we don't, then one of us gets beheaded. And the fact that it's a bunch of kids out here doing it, like you really don't want to see this. Let's just do our Pokemon Duel, please.
Let's just do it, yeah.
My shorts are comfortable, says the next kid you find. And then you do a Pokeball battle.
This one is orange.
Not a Pokemon battle, Pokeball battle. You just throw balls at each other. Whichever one of you starts crying first loses. Why are kids out there doing that?
There's another weird object floating ominously on a stone pedestal. Its surface has been polished to an immaculate mirror sheen, reflecting the world around you. Will you touch the object? I must.
See, this one they shook up before you got here.
This one's orange flavored.
What's that on the bottom? It says Tang, I think.
You reluctantly touch the object.
Just gnawing one of the ends of it.
Just leaving tease marks on it. A slight tingling in your fingers takes hold. The sensation spreads to your whole body before suddenly subsiding. You feel calm. The most calm you've ever felt in recent memory. You now understand things that were once foreign to you. The object fades from existence. You can still imagine its form perfectly in your mind. Well,
now you know the language, kid.
I guess I know language now.
Yeah, language, also known as the foreign. Whoa, time!
Doing
it. Time, you daredevil, you.
Yeah.
Playing the video game as they expected you to. Who would dare?
Hey, Snake.
Hey, capital E, Snake.
Hello. Excuse me, very busy today. Must maintain observance of the aqueducts. I have much to do, much to do. Do accept my sincerest apologies. I am Treasurer Silas, and you are unaware. If you are unaware, should you have something of dire importance to share, perhaps come back at a later time. Until then, if you'll please excuse me, I must return to my watch of the waters. Goodbye.
He's the watcher in the water, kill him! Stop him before the fellowship gets your time! Oh my god, look at you go.
Taking a ride.
Don't become his lunch.
Nah, it's fine. He's not hungry. Are you?
Time doesn't get that reference either. I need to play games and watch things. Just in general, just watch things.
Yeah. A monument of some sort of giant snake deity. There's a small plaque written below. Katorl, goddess of envy, known by many to have endlessly pursued the fortune and fame of others. Collect this deity's offer and you will be rewarded.
Wait, but if it pursued everyone else's thing, then why would it offer me anything?
Why isn't it having me collect the other one's offerings?
And then bring it here to it so that it could just take it for itself and screw me over.
Yeah.
How come I don't have the option of knowingly allow this thing to screw me over? I want the bad end. Where I get to dream forever and not have to go back to the real world. The quote-unquote bad end.
Looking at this shiny fragment makes you feel envious. Will you touch the strange shard? Yeah, sure, why not? You touch the shard delicately. You sense part of a new path has appeared somewhere. Only part.
This is extremely, like, out of nowhere, but this is where my brain went. The little floaty green thing reminded me of, like, a multi-piece thing that you can collect in Warcraft 3 in one mission to get an orb that floats around your weapon. I don't know why that's what that reminded me of, but it did.
just very specifically.
It's like, I don't know, it's some kind of, like, I think you get it in the Undead campaign or something. It gives you, like, a toxic effect or something. I just remember getting pieces of a thing and it floated around like that. It might not even been green, but that's what I thought of. Shut up, time.
Who are you? A monument of some sort of giant snake deity. There's a small plaque.
I am the worm you find at the bottom of a tequila bottle.
Oh, the tequila worm.
Drink me.
What if I don't want to?
Then I guess I can't force you because I am a worm.
A good day, sir. Daggerus, god of passion, known by many to have an immeasurable devotion towards a self-satisfaction. Collect this deity's offer and you will be rewarded. Oh.
Can you collect everyone's offering and then just have them fight each other?
Yeah. They...
Like, over you? Like, you show up with all of them and they're like, no, he's mine! And they start wrestling. Then they get tangled together and they can't escape. It's like, oh man, that's rough for you guys.
I saw him first, says the green one.
Yeah, he's mine. I married him already, I think. Oh, this one will do fire and splash damage time.
Ooh, I could use that.
You'll be able to shoot drakes in the sky too, so that you're not going to be stuck on the ground, ineffective during an air battle.
I think all of the enemies in this level are water type, though, so it's probably not that effective.
You got to be thinking about the next 9 missions, kid. You get it now, and then you carry it through the whole campaign, and then you can hit things in the air. Otherwise, you'll be like just standing there waiting for your guys to shoot him down. It's like, well, I guess I'll heal him, but whatever.
Occasionally, one of them might fly down here into melee range, maybe.
Only if you have a special ability to throw net on him It's like he didn't even strategize, and it's a strategy game.
Looking at this shiny fragment makes you feel impassioned. Will you touch the strange shard? Touch.
Can you handle it, Time?
It's pretty passionate. I'm pretty passionate about touching these shards, actually.
Weird that this is the thing you're into. But I guess it's convenient for your little adventure.
Yeah, I mean...
There's no way he's gonna touch that shard, says one of the snakes leaning into the other snakes, wherever their ear is, saying it.
Oh my god, he's doing it. Oh god.
Oh my god, he's doing it. Oh my god. And they'll like start bogging out, like, oh, he did it. Oh my god.
I touched the shard delicately, since part of a new path has appeared somewhere. Whee! And now I go do the other 2 that are on the other side of the map.
We get a jet ski right now.
Not a lot of water here, so I don't know how well that would work.
Like you'd run it and you just hear like grinding against the rocks.
Yeah. It's like, why aren't I going anywhere? Weird.
I'm supposed to be jet skiing right now. Where's the jet in my skiing?
It just like starts smoking the motor.
And then you explode.
I'm fine. I'm okay. I had my helmet on.
I'm fine. I've had this dream before.
The trying to jet ski in extremely shallow water and then it explodes and kills me dream, yes.
I don't know why you just said the same thing I just said again. You said it like it was weird.
A monument of some sort of giant snake deity. There's a small plaque written below. Vaffen, god of sadness, known by many to have befriended life's unbroken oppression. Okay.
What are you talking about? That's like the time. Wake up from this dream game and look around. They know what they're talking about.
But how do you befriend that though?
You just kind of wake up one day and you're like, you know, I'm done fighting. Oppress me. I like it now.
Are you a CEO, Vaffen?
No, the CEOs do the oppressing time. They're just a middle manager that says like, fine, I'll just stay here for my entire career. At least I have other people to oppress while being oppressed.
It gives my life fulfillment, being able to oppress other people, as I too am oppressed.
I get to talk down to people while being talked down to. It's great.
Looking at this shiny fragment makes you feel forlorn. Will you touch the strange shard? Yeah, sure. Touch a shard, new path, yeah.
Wow.
I don't know about these snake deities. They seem a little...
One of them's greedy, one of them's passionate, I think, and one of them is just kind of a miserable middle manager in some like regular big box retail store.
I guess the passionate one is okay.
You should just like, once you collected them all, the passionate one just comes and burns the other 3 away. And it's like, get out of here, shut up. Stop being miserable jerks.
A bunch of dorks, I hated you, always.
And this one's the love, and it's like, oops, I wish I hadn't said that because he burned love away, and now there's no love anymore.
Uxtress, goddess of fear, known by
Never
many.
mind, burn this one away. Compassion's the only cool one. Here's 3 objectively annoying or bad things, and then here's the one that's objectively good in certain contexts and maybe bad in others.
It's good and bad. It depends.
Yeah, if somebody's like passionately angry, that's bad.
I guess it said it was very big into self-satisfaction, so it's like a selfish passion, I suppose.
Oh my god. I'm going to eat this pizza passionately.
I really love this pizza.
Nobody else gets a slice. We all checked in. Nobody else gets a slice.
This is an extra large pizza.
You didn't even pay for it. We all chipped in. You just showed up, started eating it.
Unhinging his jaw like a snake would.
Swallowing the box with the pizza in it.
Known by many to have held an apprehension towards a social leisure. Collect this deity's offer and you will be rewarded. The snake god of social anxiety.
Okay, well, I guess I can relate to this one. Look, it's my snake god. I worship you without even wanting to.
Looking at this shiny fragment makes you feel timid. Will you touch the strange shard? Yeah, let's do that. I guess I can go talk to the big snake too now, also.
The big snake that makes all the rules?
Yeah.
He's the giant snake that makes all the rules, everybody.
He is the giant snake that makes all the rules. Why do you think he lives inside of this big whirlpool fountain thing?
Snakes. We're snakes.
We're snakes.
We're the snakes.
We're the snakes. Hey, buddy.
Don't call me buddy guy.
I'm not your buddy guy. I don't remember how the next part goes.
It goes, I'm not your guy, buddy. I'm not your buddy friend. I'm not your friend guy, I think. Something like that. And they just recycle and just go for a while.
Yes, I see now. You have returned with knowledge birthed anew. I am the serpent god Althos. I control these ethereal waters.
Careful, Time. He's gonna grab you like that boss in the water temple. Kill it. Where's the little gribbly that you can grab with a hookshot? Get him. He's gonna throw you into a thing of spikes. This stupidly designed room. He's gonna throw you into a spike.
It'll be really long and kind of boring of a boss fight.
It'll be the worst boss fight in the game. Watch out, Time.
Welcome to this pocket of land we call our home. A humble slice of the much larger world outside. So tell me, small creature, why is it you have appeared before me? Dream shard? Advice? You tell me. Advice? Advice. Many before you have requested this same thing, and always I give what I believe to be the purest example. You see, in this world there are times you'll experience forces that exist only to keep you in one spot, keep you from making any progress. In reality, these forces are a product of your own creation, your own personal roadblock. They only exist as long as you allow them to.
That's blatantly not true. The snake is lying to you.
Don't know if I believe in you, water god Althos.
No, I'm a god, though. That means that what I said is really deep and meaningful. You just don't get it.
Pull yourself up by your bootstraps.
Yeah, it's your fault. You're just lazy. Says Boomer Snake with like 3 houses.
Well, how do you think he affords this big giant temple?
Yeah, 3 reverse mortgages. Get with it, nerd.
I'm a landlord, too.
I have 3 reverse mortgages on my properties that I rent out. I don't think you can do that. I don't think that's the thing you can do.
Yeah. Stand above them. Convince yourself they're but a temporary obstacle. Treat hardships like water, and you will always find a way to pass through from one side to the next. Are there any other questions you may have, or answers I may provide?
Yeah, how about some good advice? Hey, sometimes life just sucks and you're not going to get anywhere. Thank you for some real-ass advice, Snake.
Thanks.
Thank you for some actual, real, enlightened... thank you legitimately for some real-ass, God-level advice about the state of the world. Thank you. Finally, somebody's talking sense.
I guess the other 4 snake gods we've seen were also kind of jerks, so...
They're also snakes. I mean, snakes are usually not the best of things in literature and media.
You tell me.
They were cooler when they had hands and were shooting laser beams out of them, you know what I'm saying?
If only they hadn't evolved those away, snakes would be ruling the world by now.
Time doesn't remember what I'm talking about. It was during Dredge I mentioned this. That was a long time ago. That's fine, Time. I'll just be the archival brain that keeps track of everything.
Oh, of course, of course. Sometimes we wander aimlessly and simply need someone else to give us a bit of direction. The essence of the fragment you seek is here, living in our waters. To the east and west lie our sacred reflection pools. Travel to each and gather a vial of the waters. The seers that you will meet there may wish to speak with you beforehand. They've probably had the gates locked for some time, however. The treasurer Silas is around. He may have an idea how to unlock them.
Is the key? Is that how you unlock them?
No.
What's this key you speak of, says water god Althos.
That key is purely decorative.
I don't even know what a key is. You just f***ing made that up, he says.
What is this word?
That's gibberish. I would know. I speak gibberish professionally. Blah, 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 bootstraps, blah, 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 he says.
You had to learn gibberish just to speak with me.
Just stop being in a bad situation, says water god Althos. It's all in your head. Just do better. Just do better.
Just use your willpower and break through.
Have you tried just not being sad? I hate water god Althos.
I hate you, Water God Althos.
Time, reach to your right and just like press the little lever that flushes him back down the drain where he belongs.
Once you have acquired the vials of each color, return to me. I will be waiting. We came by Water God Althos. Oh, well.
Where he belongs. Good riddance.
Yeah. Get out of here. Don't want to talk to you again.
Gross.
The next time we're gonna have to go talk to Silas, I suppose, and get that key, and maybe also see what's over there.
What could be on the other side of this imaginary gate time? Oh my god, next time we might find out.